Hello everybody and welcome to another MX Bikes video, and today we're here with another episode of Supercross Sunday, Supey Sunday. And I didn't do one last week because it was Christmas, but yeah, we're here today and we're a week away, actually less than a week from Anaheim 1 real life. The MX Bikes race I think is the 13th of January, so it'd be the Friday after, so that's in like 2 weeks. But anyways, I'm super excited for Anaheim 1 in real life. I watched the entire series last year, and it was super cool to watch. But before we get into this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And yeah, we're here at Arlington. And I suck, apparently. No, actually, I've gotten pretty good. I've gotten pretty good at Supercross, and alright, this never happened. I'm not crashing it. I won't crash again. Trust me. But yeah, I just want to talk about IRL Supercross, and then obviously in this video I'm showing off kind of how I've gotten a lot better at MX Bikes Supercross as well. But yeah, Anaheim 1's coming, and there's a lot of questions as I crash again. I'm so angry. There's a lot of questions about the season. Obviously, I think this is the most stacked field we've ever seen in Supercross. You know, 2022 was definitely the most stacked ever. But now we've somehow beaten that. You know, when you have Ken Roczen on a Suzuki, that's when you know the field's pretty freaking juiced. But I can't wait. It's going to be a great year. You know, Eli Tomac's last year, Marvin Musquin's last year, most likely. We don't know that for sure. Musquin's still looking pretty fast. But yeah, let's talk about anyone. I want to do some predictions. I want to talk about maybe some championship stuff, but I kind of just want to talk about 250 because I know Jet Lawrence is riding that, and I know a few guys are riding West. We don't know the entire lineup, but we know the fast guys at least. So I want to start off with the 250s. You know, Jet Lawrence. Who else is riding it? Freaking Hammaker, I know. I think, or no, is he? I think McAdoo is. I should probably have a sheet or something, but yeah, it doesn't matter because Jet Lawrence is going to win. And that really is all I want to say. Joe Shimoda's not riding in it. Mosman's not. So I don't really know who's going to fill that podium. If McAdoo's in there, then he will. Who else is fast? Max Voland maybe can get a podium. I'm not sure. I don't think Voland rode Supercross last year. I think he got injured or something. So it's going to be interesting to see him out there. He's, I think, more of a motocross guy. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. Jet Lawrence is winning that moto. Not too much to say. I don't know if West Coast is going to be too much fun to watch because Jet Lawrence is so fast. But last year he got into some trouble. You know, it was not a clean year for him by any means. You know, he slid out in the first corner in like 4 different races. I don't know what was going on. You know, just mental stuff. But obviously with, you know, 3 championships in a row, you know, he's getting older. He's getting a little smarter, hopefully. So he should go out and blow everyone away. That would be my guess. And let's just go to the 450 class because there's a lot to talk about. I mean, you know, who's going to win? I think a lot of people think Tomac is, which is a very, very interesting opinion. And if you have that opinion, I feel like you probably haven't watched Supercross for very long. Just because Tomac never performs at A1. I think the last 4 A1s have been won by Barsha and Roczen, I think. Those are the only 2 people that have won the last 4 Anaheim ones. Or last 5, I have no idea. Something like that. I know Barsha won 2 years in a row, and then Kenny did. Or at least Kenny did. But yeah, Barsha always shows up. I don't know why. I think Barsha's a great rider. I think mentally he just struggles a little bit. But that's, you know, kind of the issue with most guys. Supercross is, it's a tough sport. But yeah, Tomac's interesting. Again, because he doesn't really perform at A1. And he plays it smart usually. You know, it's usually about just getting points on the board, seeing where people are at. You know, it's 17 rounds. A1 isn't going to decide literally anything. You know, it's just to get out there, get back into the sport, get racing again, and I don't know when my recording just cut off, but it did, because my hard drive was full. But what was I talking about? I was talking about Tomac not being good at Anaheim 1, and my pick. Okay, yeah, my pick is Chase Sexton. Chase Sexton was amazing at Anaheim 1 last year, but he fell 3 times. and I think he's still podiumed. So, you know, obviously he's learned how to race a little bit. You know, we saw in motocross. Still made some mistakes at the last race of the season, but I don't know. I don't see him. I don't see anyone beating him at Anaheim 1. Remember, this is Anaheim 1. This isn't the season. Anaheim 1 is its own, like, beast. You know what I mean? Like, the guy that wins A1, like, usually never wins the championship. So, but, I mean, Chase Sexton, you know, he's got a chance of winning the championship, I think. But he's my pick for A1. He always performs at the first round. You know, we saw it in motocross, too. You know, he's been on Honda for a while. He's got to be extremely comfortable on the bike. And, yeah. I think second place, I have Jason Anderson. Jason Anderson, obviously amazing season last year, and honestly should have won the championship, but he got in scuffles, and his bike gave up on him in one round, which was insane. So, you know, I think he won 7 races in a row last year at one point. So, you know, I think he's the guy for second place. And then third place is like it's just a toss-up, man. Barsha could get second, Malcolm Stewart could get second, Musquin could get second. Third, not second. Who else? Ken Roxon. Obviously Eli Tomac, but I don't think he'll even podium. I just don't think so. Imagine he wins. That would suck. Yeah, there's a bunch of guys. You know, there really is a bunch. Colt Nichols, you know, Dylan Ferrandis. Dylan Ferrandis is very underrated. You know, I think this is like his set. Last year he was a rookie in the 450 class. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken. You know, he qualified first, I think, a couple of times, like just in qualifying. You know, clearly he's one of the fastest guys. He just really wasn't a racer. So if this year he can be a racer, I mean, that guy is a podium, 100% a podium contender. You know, he has 2 lights titles in Supercross. He's got obviously that 450 motocross title. He's very fast, but yeah, I don't know if he can put it together. Again, super deep field. He's not a starter. He's one of the worst starters on a factory bike. So that's going to be interesting. Cooper Webb, that's a toss-up. Again, I don't think he's an A1 guy. Just doesn't seem like it. He seems like that consistent guy, you know, the guy that's going to get second, third, but A1, I don't think that'll be his jazz. So, third place, I'm giving it to Malcolm Stewart. I think Malcolm Stewart will round that off. Malcolm Stewart's going to have an amazing year, and I think this is his best chance to win a title. And I know it's kind of crazy saying Malcolm Stewart win a title, but, I mean, if he's going to do it, this is the year. I think, anyway. I mean, he had an amazing year last year. He got third in the championship, you know, so we'll see. We're going to see, but yeah, I think Sexton, Anderson, Malcolm is a great roundup. Aaron Plessinger could be up there. I don't know, you know what I mean? These guys at Alden Baker's Factory, you know, Marvin Musquin is going to be up there. It's going to be very, very interesting. But that's my podium. You can let me know yours in the comments. And then as far as MX bikes, I mean, I'm obviously winning A1. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm joking, but I'm excited to see how that all goes. I know it's gonna be this game's grown so much in the last year. Like I can't imagine how many more guys are gonna be trying to race aerial this year and all that, and so it's gonna be tough to even qualify, which is, you know, how it should be. That is cool that, you know, the game's gotten to this point, but we'll see. I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. And let's see if we can run a hot lap. Just see what we can do here. I'm trying to get this triple in around this corner. I'm not sure like how to do it. Yeah, as you can see, I'm not the best. Or even get this triple in, I can't even get. Like, it's so close though. Oh my god, how am I still alive? These whoops are insane. I wonder if they're doing pre-made ruts this year. Has that like been announced? I don't know. He didn't do it in the SYS test track, did he? I don't think so, no. Or did he do an SD at all? No. Yeah, I don't know. People were talking about how they didn't like the pre-mades last year. I mean, I wasn't on the game back then, but I've just heard people say that. And I would definitely agree. Pre-made ruts are very stupid, and the physics of this game don't work well with them. Just that slow turning physics. There's so many times I've tucked the front in those ruts. It's like, oh, it's so challenging to just get through them. Because the physics are just, they're so, like, long. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, the front tire can just tuck in the ground. It's kind of weird. I found leaning forward is, like, kind of a cheat code, low-key. In Supercross. I never really lean forward, you know, you're always taught to lean back and to do opposite lean or whatever. Leaning forward is... It's a secret. I'm telling you that right now. The pros don't want us to know. But I think that's gonna wrap up the video. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys. Trying to get through this whoop section. Oh yeah, baby. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hold that fat whip. Alright, peace. Peace, 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 peace.